Day two of this video podcasting. Um, just getting used to doing it every day. Like a lot in the time that it's taking me to do it. Like just putting it in my mind. Like okay, like today's video is only gonna be around like 9 minutes because that's how long my chess game was. And just like in my chess game, it's not perfect, but it's played either way. So they say life is a game, the game of life or whatever. I participated for today. I may not be the best at what I do. I may not. I'm definitely not the best chess player. Like even for the game, at the end of it, you'll see like my accuracy is only like 50%. I've blundered pieces. I missed opportunities, stuff like that, and that's kind of like a good intro of what I want to get into today. Like, so they say life is a game, right? Or it's the game of life or whatever. I'm not gonna say chess is the game of life, but for me personally, like I feel like the game, maybe everybody has a game they play. There's a game that everyone resonates with that they be like, yo, this describes me perfectly. And I feel like for me it's chess. Like I'm not the best. I get that. I totally get that, but I just find there's a lot of similarities in chess, so that's how I'm gonna reflect it. And what I want to get into is just like, so with chess, there's misses, which means like you had the opportunity to either take a piece or, yeah, so the main point is to take your opponent's pieces and checkmate. So you had an opportunity to take the piece. You could either take it that next move or it's a setup. And there's a computer that analyzes the whole moves you do. So they know the best move. Computers know. So, they just know the best move to make. So I like to watch after the game just to be like, damn, I missed this, or yeah, I should have did it this way. But you know what I mean. So with that being said, you don't have that. You do. You could have. You do have people who can tell you you made a mistake or you should have did it this way, but they're not a computer, so it's a little bit different than chess. It's definitely, life is more complicated than chess, but um, you can always reflect and bounce your ideas off of other people to get a better understanding. But life is just basically like a good game. You win some situations, those scenarios or the scenarios you have high accuracy. That means you're not making mistakes. You're not missing opportunities. You're taking advantage of like positions that you're put in, basically, if you want to put this in chess terms, right? And why even life is so interesting is because, like, let's say you're on a journey to do something, right? Well, say the journey to do something is the equivalent of moving a pawn. So that first step you take is a first step no matter what. Just like for chess, you can move a pawn. You can move a pawn forward, but you can't move a pawn backward. So you can take that first step, and then in chess, there's variations, there's openings. So whatever piece you move next is what, um, whatever piece you move next is whatever opening you're in. So that's basically the equivalent of that is like whatever path you take. So if I open up, right, let's just say, I guess for me not smoking, right? So I made a decision in December. I decided, all right, you know what? I'm done. I made too many mistakes. Just to go a little bit further back, we'll say I lost a lot of games, right, for chess. So then I said, you know what? I'm going to try a different opening this time. So let's say every day is a new game. So you can either win that game for the day or you can play that game. And even why chess is so cool is because there's ratings, right? And you can look at the ratings like your status. So then you could say, right now I could say, all right, I'm still beginner status because I don't have much going for me, which is fine. I'm not here to tear anybody down or say I'm better than anybody. If anything, this is even more personal just for me. Like, you see, my hair is like not done, it's sticking up, it's wild, it's rough. It's me though. Like, I made a decision weeks ago. Yo, I'm gonna start talking. Oh shit! My bad. My cuz had like hit me. You know what I mean? He stopped by. But yeah, like I was saying, like you see, my hair rough, bro. And even with that, it's like a dread journey. So I decided I'm gonna grow dreads. I've been wanting to grow dreads since I was younger. And the thing was, I had people tell me, like, being a nice person or being gullible, you're just more likely to seek validation or always look for approval from somebody. Like, you're always looking for the answer instead of creating your own answer, which is something that I still even struggle with at my job. Like, I've gotten more confident, but there's still definitely much improvement I need to do. So I'm pretty sure there's other people out there like that. So, you know what I mean? Obviously, as I post more and more videos, I'll be practicing what I preach because then I feel, I forgot who it was, maybe Thomas Edison. He used to say, like, bro, he used to announce his inventions and all that stuff because it put pressure on him to make sure he got it done. Because then people are going to be asking you, hey, why didn't you do this? Or why didn't you do that? Then you say you was going to do this. Then you say you was going to do that. And then you got to answer to that. So, um, you got to start somewhere. And even if you just speak it out loud and put it into position, like, you know what I mean? Today's the day. I'm going to do this. And it's, even like for work, it's waking up in the morning is definitely the sucky part. But once you get there, it's like I'm here. It's time to work. If you have that drive in you, if you have that motivation to do shit, you know, it gets done. Simple as that. You find a way to do it. You might be tired. I take energy drinks. Some people are good without energy drinks, but whatever means it takes for you to do it, get it done is the main point. So, all that to say, just understand that you have to start the path somewhere. Like, you can't just start and then not finish. That's kind of the point I was getting to. Like, for chess, there are openings and variations, and you may lose the game because even if you decide I'm not making moves, you can equate that to I'm blundering my pieces. Like, okay, I'm just doing this because I need to do this. Opponent takes the piece. I'm doing this just to do this. Or, I think I'm going to chase my time. I'm going to move this piece all the way over here. And every move counts. So then you making that next move gives the opponent another opportunity to take advantage and then eventually beat you. Your opponent can be anybody you want it to be. It can be yourself. You could be playing yourself. You could be playing other people. Personally, I have enough pressure on myself. I talk down on myself enough to put my opponents outward and just say everybody is against me or I have people against me because not everybody's against me. I have a good support system. I also want to speak that into existence. But just to have outward enemies is what's going to help me thrive. Because then if I say, oh, everybody likes me, A, that's not true. B, it only sets me up to talk down on myself and stuff. And I don't want to do that. So, yeah. I like to have outward opponents. I like to play people in chess. I like to win. But I also like to learn. Like, I got chess books. I educate myself. I don't just go out here like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm just nice naturally. You can't, natural talent can only take you but so far. You have to educate yourself. You have to practice. Even athletes practice. So, all that to say, you know, once you move that piece, you can't move it back. Just keep making moves to go forward, but don't think just because you stop playing that the game is over. You can either resign the game, which is a loss, you can keep moving your pieces, which is a loss, or like you move your pieces in the wrong spot, that's a loss, or you just get beat. But then at least if you get beat and you're trying, you have something to learn from, you know? So just keep that in mind. Day 2, done.